Like you said, see, earlier OTTs used to take everything, right? Like you do a film and it's picked up by the OTT. And that's exactly like how.
Rao Bahadur has been picked up by the OTT.
Yes, it's picked up. Yes. So I think there's this saying. I mean, not a joke, right? Like a guy, he puts up a zoo and he puts 100 rupees as entry fee. No one comes in. And now he opens it. He says free. Everyone comes in and he closes the gates. Now he says, pay me 200 to open the gate. So that's exactly what happened. I mean, like earlier, they used to take everything. Then later, it became a selective thing, right? Like
that's a great way to describe what's happening. That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And I think one way, if you look at it, if we keep sulking about that they're not taking the films, every film and all, is one part of it. And if you look at the other side, let's make something great that they can't ignore is other part of it. I choose to take the second part of it because, see, else I can't live. I can't survive. That's.
And I also think, whatever you're doing, it's best to have an element of optimism about it. Otherwise, if you just look at the bad things in any profession, there are going to be bad things.
You keep attracting the same.
You just have to be careful that, okay, that's there, but I'm going to be trying to be positive about what I'm doing.
It's not something new also. But I think this is exactly what it was the pre-OTT era, right? Like a film has to work in theatres. And if it works in theatres, only then it's a hit.
No, but that interesting dip is what I say. Because earlier a film had to work in theatres. Then it became like, it's okay if a film does somewhat in theatres because OTT is giving us good money. So the production cost is covered. But now because OTT is gone, now again we're back to a film has to work in theatres.
Yes.
So that's very interesting.
So we are back. We are back to the old times, but in a different capacity. So I personally feel, I mean, I wouldn't say it's a welcoming change, but it's something that it's good. I mean, let's do some films. Let them work in the theatres, and then let them be picked up. And again, the same, it continues. It's not that they're not picking it up also, right? Like you give them great content, they're picking it up. It's just that a name has to get associated, like GMB. They're like, it's there. It's there. I'm not denying the fact. Like, let's say, you have to excite them for them to pick it up.
Right.
But
did you meet Mahesh Babu at all?
Not yet. He's watching it today, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, he's in Varanasi.
He's
busy with Varanasi. I think he's watching it today, and then maybe we'll have a conversation.
Nice. So that'll give you some more, because I always like. It was interesting to hear that Chiranjeevi sat you down and told you why you should do Godfather, because I think, like in any field, people who've been around for a while, you need not always listen to them, but they'll always have something interesting to say. They'll always have some wisdom to which they have experienced, and through their hits or their flops or their way they've come up and things like that. And I feel that today too often, like people just say, oh, this actor is no longer relevant, that director is no longer making hits or whatever it is, and dismiss it. But they may have interesting things to tell you.
Absolutely.
Regardless of how their movies are doing in the thing.
Right.
Because right now we're seeing in Telugu what seems to be like, for example, was Court last year or the year before last?
Which one?
Court
last year.
Right? So Court was there, Little Hearts was there. So suddenly it seems like, all these films are being celebrated. But then some other films like that came and they were not as celebrated again. So there's no like, because that can also become a formula.
Exactly.
Just like the big films can become a formula, that also can become a formula or whatever it is. But so do you think you're having an interesting ride, as in the way your career is going?
Super interesting. I mean, I always try to, like you said, I always try to be optimistic about what's happening. Like you were saying, all the Chiranjeevi sir has some nice things to say, and of course we'll be talking with Mahesh sir. But of course, not relevant. But one thing that I want to say, which is that for me with Mahesh sir, it's a full circle.
Okay.
Because my second film was I acted as a friend of Mahesh sir. In Setamvakitlo Sirimal Chettu, I'm one of the five friends.
Oh, I should see it again.
Yeah, I was one of.
Let's see if I can recognize.
Yeah, I don't have any dialogue as such. I'm just there.
They're one of the group.
Yeah, there was one particular scene where he puts his hand on top of me and he says a dialogue. There I had a dialogue with him, but that scene was cut. Okay, that scene was not there. It didn't make the cut. And now it's a full circle. He produced my film. That is a beautiful thing. Because when you said Mahesh sir, that was ringing in my head and I wanted to talk about it. So coming to the interesting times that we just discussed, I think, yes, because of that, even my mindset has changed. I want to do films, like I want to give experience to the audience. Like I want to make sure they come to the theaters, not for the, we need to make sure, put an effort, give them experience like for Rao Bahadur and my